I'm Elle. Welcome back to my channel. I'm actually here back in my room. I was organizing this display here of the items that I use for, like this rack that I use for listing. And I found a bag of stuff from the thrift store hidden underneath here that I have never listed. And this is actually really great timing because we have a goal. We need to replenish $2,200 in our emergency fund. We got a notice that we're getting a special assessment by the HOA, and we know that we cannot make the $2,200 by the end of the month. But we can at least get $2,200 worth of items listed on Poshmark so that they will sell eventually and will replenish our emergency fund. So that is the goal. And these are some nice designer items that I found here that I got them. These probably cost me, these didn't cost more than $5 each. These were from a thrift store that prices items. They price everything by the item, not like, they don't do the Goodwill pricing where they price everything different according to like the brand. They just do a flat fee for everything. So this is some really good high value stuff that I can list. And let me show you what I got. First thing is this black dress. You can see it. This is a tag. I have actually never heard of this brand before. It's made in Italy though. It is very soft. And it has a nice, like, I don't know, the end is like different angles and all sorts. It looks like a nice, just like cocktail dress, high neck. I have no idea how much this is worth. This is definitely a research item, but I would imagine a minimum of $25. So, listed. I found this beautiful Diane von Furstenberg dress. Look at this black lace detailing, and it is a larger size. So it has black lace here, black lace sleeves, the button in the back. The tag has actually, the size has actually been cut. But look at this just detailing on it. And the lace. I would say maybe $50 for that, I'm guessing. I don't know. It depends on what line it came from. If it came from like a store line versus, you know, like her regular line. So that's definitely research. I also found these pants. They are like 3/4 pants at the end. And these are from Stella McCartney. Now, I have a Stella McCartney shirt and it's not selling. So these are the pants. They're size 38. I don't know how well these pants will sell. I think I have the shirt listed for $40, and yeah, it has not sold. So I will say $40 on those. Who knows when they will sell. This is an Ali Tahari. Now, I have actually had good luck with Ali Tahari stuff. This is a dress, like a shift dress. Look at this neckline. There is like, look at this beautiful beading on the neckline. The shift dress, it is a size medium, so it's not a terrible size. It's actually kind of big for a medium. But it's beautiful, like black. It's like dark blue with black lace. I think I sold the blazer for 30 something. So, I mean, I'll put like 50 or so on the dress. Another Ali Tahari. This is a little bit smaller of a dress. It is just a black, like stretchy dress. It's high neck. Comes down to probably about the knees. It has a really neat detail in it though, where you can see this has like a lace detail right here. It has long sleeves. It is like perfect for fall. I don't know the size on this. Let me see if I can find a size tag. Oh, this is also size medium. So it is kind of a small medium though. It seems a lot smaller than that dress, maybe because it's stretchy. Maybe, I don't know. I'm guessing that's why. This, I do remember buying this, which is weird because I don't remember buying that stuff. I must have stopped in one day. Like a lot of times I'll stop in after work and just get a few things. This dress is vintage, but it is so cute. Look at this dress. This is so beautiful for like New Year's Eve or Christmas. There's no shoulder pads in it. It is just a cocktail dress, but look at this beadwork. I mean, it is just beautiful beadwork on here. And it has an open back. You can see the back is like open zipper, and it has like 2 hooks here, some hooks here. It is 100% silk, made in India, and this is the brand Karina. I have not heard of this brand before. This tag is definitely old. I'm guessing this is probably from the 80s, maybe 90s. But it's just a gorgeous dress. So this one would be such a great dress for like New Year's. So this one I will be listing on my Poshmark store. I am going to check. This one I might hold off on because I do want to make sure I check the beading on here. On beaded items, I like to be really careful and make sure I check them, because if you miss disclosing like a loose beads or something, I always like to make sure my items are as described. So that's it for the mini haul. And these, once again on here, these are the items listed. These are the items I still have to go listing. I have a lot of work cut out for me, but we've been super busy at work, and photos show up best like in certain lighting in the daylight. So it's just a lot of work to get the lights out to do nighttime photography. So I'm hoping that I can take some photos tomorrow, maybe before work, for listing. And that's it for this portion of the video. Thanks. Okay, so as I said in the previous clip, we have a very urgent sales goal this month, or at least listing goal. We got hit with a special assessment from the HOA for $2,200 for roof repairs. And we do have some emergency funds sitting aside for things like this, but eating away a lot of that emergency fund could hurt us down the line. So we're trying to replace it as soon as possible. And I went ahead and I made up a chart that I'm going to keep track of. Now I know realistically it is already a third of the way through September, and we're not going to be able to come up with an extra $2,200 by the end of the month. But at least we're doing it a little different though. We're going to do it $2,200 total, either in listings or sales. So for every, like if we have, let's say our goal is like $1,000. We'll just use that round number. And we sell $200. Well, we need to make up $800. We need to list $800 worth of items on Poshmark, so that when they do sell, we can put that money towards replacing our emergency fund. So I'm going to show you the spreadsheet in the next clip. This is the sheet I have made to represent our goals. So this, I'm just putting the date kind of over in this column. Today's date, any sales that we've had on Poshmark, or any other income coming in. We are also going to take cans and bottles in to try to get a little bit of extra money flowing in. And these are our listings. The goal for this month to meet the financial obligation is $2,200. Now, you can't always control your sales. Things don't always sell. The right buyer doesn't always come along. But listing, we can control. If we add another $2,200 of items worth it to the Poshmark store, will we get more sales as a result? I know that if you consistently list, you usually do get more sales. Your items do pop up higher on the algorithm, at least from what I've seen, but we'll see. We'll see how much we list every day and if our sales go up. This will be a good test because we are trying to get to that dollar amount, but it'll also be a good test. You guys can see, like, on days we list more, does it follow by higher sales? It'll kind of be fun to kind of see what the numbers are. So let me know what your thoughts are on tracking sales and budgeting, and if this is something you've tried.